People is really going through it right now. I honestly feel that people are in crash out mode right now. And it's because the lack of finances and the lack of resources. When you see people out here committing crimes, they commit crimes because they are broke and they trying to get money, right? And that's why it's so important for you guys to be focusing heavily on your finances, right? If you work in a job that do not pay you enough to cover your bills and save to invest, it's time to move on from that job. I understand a lot of people suffer from the unknown, right? You so accustomed to working this job, doing the same thing every single day. And this the reason why you cannot grow. This is the reason why nothing have changed in your life over the past 5 to 10 years, and you on pace to doing the same thing for the next 5 to 10 years of your life. Struggling, no money. And shout out to this young guy that emailed me yesterday. He know who he is. I'm not gonna say his name. He just got into trucking. He's 19 years old. He asked me, should he quit his job and focus on business? He been driving about a couple of months. I said, absolutely not. I said, you will earn more money as you gain experiencing in trucking, right? And I want you to build a YouTube channel, create content around being a 19-year-old truck driver, right? That's how you can make more money outside of your career, outside of your job. YouTube can be a business for you by creating content, right? Don't just be out here quitting your job because you want to focus on business. I'm an advocate of people to have a job, a high paying skill, and build a business on the side. So if you had a job that's paying you $15, $20 an hour, and you living in a city where the cost of living is out the roof, it's time to pivot, right? If you guys don't change, nothing is going to change. And you got to make sure that you hang around high performance people. You have to talk to people that's going in the same direction that you're going in. Because if you continue to talk to people, rather it's family members, old classmates, co-workers that come to work every day complaining about their job, I'm telling you, I worked in an environment like that. When I used to work at warehouses, I used to work around a bunch of miserable people that didn't do nothing but come to work every day and complain about their job and do nothing about it. But I changed my situation. I went and got my CDLs, and I've been financially stable ever since. So guys, I'm telling you, the reason why people out here crashing out, the reason why people out here committing all these crimes, we're seeing all these young guys out here running in people's yards trying to steal their cars, and they willing to unalive you for that. It's because the lack of opportunities and the lack of resources. And a lot of people is not willing to focus on that. Y'all trying to take the easy way out. And that's why a lot of these people is on a fast track to the penitentiary. And I'm here to tell you guys, there's no get rich quick scheme. You can't skip the process, right? You have to build something, and it's going to take time, but that's okay because you will benefit from it on down the line instead of trying to get out here and rob somebody and steal from somebody, trying to take somebody's car. There was a story that just came out yesterday in my city, Memphis. 8 young men got arrested. 4 of those young men was children. They got caught with 13 guns and shooting at the police and breaking into and trying to rob people for their cars. People don't want to work no more. People don't want to grind no more. And I'm telling you guys, you got to be careful who you hang around, what type of content that you consume on a day-to-day basis, pointless conversations with family members and friends. When the last time you guys had a conversation with a family member or a friend and you guys talking about building a business? You talking about leveling up? Because you can show up to work today is Monday. People complaining about going to work. People got drunk, they got high, they turned up all this weekend, and now they dreading coming to work every single day. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that. I understand that my job that I have currently serves its purpose, and I plan on leveling up my skill and doing something else while creating businesses around it. Because I refuse to depend on the government. I refuse to think as a grown man that's 33 years old that somebody is coming to help me, coming to save me or coming to change my life financially. I got to get out here and hustle. I got to get out here and grind. Because as you get older, things get hard. There's not going to get easy. We are not going back in time how life used to be before 2020. The cost of living is going to continue to skyrocket. Rent is going to continue to skyrocket. It's not coming down, right? You guys can get out of that mindset. Rent is not coming down. The vehicles, the rate of these cars, car notes, all these things, groceries, gas prices, maybe gas prices, they coming down, but everything else is going to skyrocket. So if you don't pivot and if you don't take your life serious right now, your finances serious right now, guys, a lot of y'all gonna be homeless in the street. A lot of people is one paycheck away of being homeless. That should scare you. That should force you to get out here and move with a sense of urgency. Like, oh, hell no, I cannot be there. A lot of people have got evicted. They lost their car. They lost their house. They lost every single thing. But the only thing people got right now is a lot of lip. I hear the complaints. I see the comments. But you have to put in the work. You just can't talk a good game. You just can't talk to other people. Man, I want to be rich. I don't know why people think having $1 million mean that that's success, guys. It's people that can make less than 500,000 that's living good lives. You got people that's making $250,000 a year that's living good lives. You can build a business that can bring you an extra $1,000, an extra $3,000, $5,000 a month. You're not even making this much money on your job. You bringing in probably less than $3,000 a month. It's people that's making that on YouTube. It's people that's making that with a moving company on the weekends. It's people that's making that cutting grass. It's people that's making that doing gig work. Right? Learn to save money. In order to save money, you have to earn more money, because a lot of you is not making enough money to even earn. You making just enough to survive. That's why you struggling. And you have no money left over to do anything. And that's what put people in a state of desperation to the point they willing to crash out. They willing to take possessions from you. They willing to unalive you for your things because they not willing to put in the work. They trying to take the easy way out. And we already know what that's going to have you either in prison or dead. Because all these people we see out here committing these crimes, trying to defraud the government, trying to focus on what type of scheme they doing. I'm seeing so many people video that's coming out of people trying to rob the company that they work for and thinking they not going to get caught. People stealing out of cash registers, people stealing out of safe at their job. I'm like, why do y'all think that these people don't know what's going on in their business? And they finna allow you to keep stealing from them. Guys, I'm telling you, get out of that mind state that you need fast money, because the fastest way you get that money is going to be the fastest way that it's going to be gone away from you, or your freedom or your life is going to be taken away from you. Social media gave us the opportunity to create and generate revenue in our sleep. Take advantage of this. It's not for everybody. I get it. But it might just be for you. All it takes for you is just to hit the start button. Hit the start button. Don't worry about nobody's opinions, what they think about you. No coworkers, no family, no spouse, no children, none of that. It's time to put yourself first and stop letting everybody else have a chokehold on your lifestyle and whatever decision that you made. Because guess what? If it all fall apart right now, you lose everything, ain't nobody gonna help you. But they got an opinion about something that you starting to create on your own. You only got one life to live, guys. Let's live it to the fullest. Make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.